Okay. Good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are at this moment. We're here, and I'm here with some of my business partners. And on this live tonight, we're going to be speaking on what I wish I knew before an online business. Before starting an online business, and it's a real talk on faith, balance, and building a simple stream of income. So tonight, I just want to let you know you've seen me several times, but to everyone watching tonight, share this live with someone. Sit, relax, and enjoy and learn. And we want you to come on board because we're heading to the ending of the calendar year, and we want to let you know we have an offer for you tonight, and you cannot miss this offer. My name is Charmaine McBean. I'm a healthcare worker and an online business mentor. I help healthcare workers and also professionals, busy moms to create more lifestyle freedom and also more time and income through a simple online business. It's very simple. We'll be talking tonight about, as I told you, the topic, what I wish I knew before starting an online business. I've got some amazing guests with me tonight. I have Dami, I have Melissa, and I have Kadeen. So they are HR professionals, Dami and Kadeen, and healthcare worker, myself and Melissa. We work in the healthcare field, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves to you tonight as we get into our lives. So share with someone. Get your book, get your paper, comment in the chat, whatever you want to know. We're here to guide you. We're here to help you to get this season that some people might have a wish and say to themselves, my wish is to do something different this year. So we're saying to you, we're here to offer you to let your wish come true with a real online business. Go ahead. I'm going to have Dami, then Kadeen, and then Melissa introduce yourself to the guests. All the on each platform. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and we're also on Instagram. So go ahead and just enjoy our live tonight.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dami. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, a HR professional, and also an online digital business mentor. I'm joining from Canada. Thank you.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're in for quite a treat. And as Charmaine said, we're going to be talking it all up, all things, what we all knew we wish before we hop into the online space. As she mentioned, my name is Kadeen. I live here in Canada. Guys, right now it's like minus 15 outside, but hey, we're still showing up for our business under different circumstances. We don't want to be wrapped up in a sheet, but we have to show up for the long game. We're in it for the long game. I work in a corporate 9 to 5. I'm a mom, and I've been doing this business now 2 years. And of course, I show corporate professionals just like myself what is possible. What is possible when you create a second stream of income? It's not about quitting a 9 to 5 right now. It's about creating options that gives you freedom and flexibility to create the life that you want. So again, sit back, relax, and let's chat.
Hi guys, my name is Melissa. Currently from Jamaica, now living in Canada. And I work in healthcare, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. And as my colleagues mentioned, we're going to be discussing things we wish we knew. And there are so many things, guys. So just sit back, relax, sip whatever you have to sip, take note, because we're going to take you on a journey tonight. Thank you guys for watching wherever you are.
Wow, thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. And we're going to be real as always because we're real people as you're watching us, right? And if you're live in the chat, tell us where you're tuning in from in the chat. And we will just connect with you. We're global. This is a global business. And at any point you're curious and want a simple overview of what we're about to tell you, just comment in the info in the chat and or DM us, and we will send you that overview of this online business tonight. All right. So to my ladies here tonight in this segment, as we're going to talk about what we think we knew. So this is before the picture, right? So to you, before you started this online business, what did life look like for you on a day to day, Katie? What did life look like to you on a day to day before you started this online business?
Honestly, I just had a routine where it was work, work, responsibility, daughter, cook, work, home. Honestly, like that was my life before this online business. And that is, it's funny, it's just like a good segue in. And that is what brought me to the place, that I said to myself that no, man, I want to do something a little bit more. One, I wanted to create options for myself. And two, I had time on my hands where I could do, something more. And as I said, that is what brought me here. That, I have to do something better. It was just work, work, home, work. And that was kind of the routine. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely needed a change from that. And, when I came across this business, that was it. Like the decision was easy. They have a saying to say, when you know your why, the how becomes easy. And I had a why. I wanted a change. I wanted a little bit more. And how became easy once, I found this online business. So yeah, that was kind of my life before, creating this online business or becoming a part of this community.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you knew that you didn't want life to continue that way. And you found something that is working for you, and you're in it over 2 years now. And it's no longer just running to work to serve others, but no, you're serving yourself and your family. So that's awesome. So, Dami, what is your biggest struggle? Like, what was your biggest struggle, whether it's time, energy, or your finances? Like, we're talking about before this online business. What was your biggest struggle?
I would say my biggest struggle was feeling like I needed to be ready. I needed to be perfect before I would start. And I later on just got to know that you don't learn by watching, you learn by doing. You learn by doing it messy, being imperfect, is the only way you learn. You don't learn by being perfect, being ready, knowing all, crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's. So yeah, the mindset was the biggest thing that I needed to overcome, unlearn a lot of fears, unlearn comparison, doubts, that kind of thing. Yeah, that would be my biggest challenge.
Wow, so her mindset and mindset is very important, because at the end of the day, whatever you feed your mind with, you become that thing. You become that thing. So to Melissa, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed or stuck did you feel? Like, because now this is before you started this online business. On a scale of 1 to 10, you would say, how stressed or stuck were you, or did you feel?
To be honest, I would say about 8.5,
Mm.
because as Kadeen says, it was just like a routine. You're putting in the work, and you think you're doing your best, and you think you're living and you're achieving, but in reality, that wasn't the case. So I was like, my work phone was actually my best friend. So my work phone would be close by me just to see if a ping would come in to say, oh, extra hours available. Like that was just my routine. Work, 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 work. And then on top of that, not just the work, but the more you work, it's like the more the bills piling up. So I was stressed to the point where I wanted more. There was a time when I was to pay my son's soccer fee and I could not afford it. And with even a payment plan, I could not afford it. And when I came across this business and I realized that, as you said numerous times, it's a gold mine, like I just hug it up tightly because I know this is a turning point for me, not only for me, but for my family as well. Yeah.
Good. So, Melissa, that's you're so right. You know, when you know you had nothing else, and like you're just waiting for that opportunity for them to just call you or to just text you at work, do you want overtime? And but now your life has changed because now you gave yourself an opportunity that
Mhm.
can create that extra stream of income. So you get the opportunity to spend time with your family, to do the things that you desire to do, to get time, freedom, flexibility, and still earn. And that's awesome. So if you're listening and you feel like that, like Melissa, you feel like Dami, you feel like Kadeen, you feel like you're tired, you're stretched, or you're wondering if there is more, you're not alone. You're hearing it from them right now. So drop a me in the comments, and any one of us will reach out to you in the chat. Drop a me, and we know we're talking to the right people. If you drop a me, you heard what happened, you heard what was going on in their life before they came across this online business. So now you're there, and that was before. So your turning point, we reached to that turning point, ladies, where you're saying, okay, yes, this is my turning point. What was that turning point, that moment that you said something has to change? I just cannot continue like this. Something had to change. So, Dami, what would you say your turning point was? That moment that you said to yourself, something had to change.
Thanks, Shami. For me, I think my turning point was when I realized that I would just continue working, expecting income, and it wasn't going to increase except someone decides to promote me. It's like waiting for permission. I wanted something scalable, something that I could do that would reward my efforts, something that was real, that was scalable, and that was when I found this business. And this business is just such that the community support is just awesome. You don't grow alone in this industry. You grow with support. You have accountability. You have a training proven system. You have mentorship. All you just need to do is show up, be consistent, and it's just plug and play. And it was a no-brainer for me.
It was plug and play, and it was a no-brainer. And I love that. Hello to you, Mr. Rob. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And it's awesome that you came to that point where you said, I had things had to change. Things just have to change. I'm not comfortable in the position that I'm in right now. But the good thing is that you found an opportunity and you said yes. So, like Melissa, why did you choose this simple online business instead of just doing more hours? Like you spoke about more hours, you spoke about that. So why did you choose this online business instead of doing more hours or even another side job? Why
Uh,
did you choose this one?
to be honest, I was always looking for something online. I wanted something online because we all know that yes, the 9 to 5 does pay some of the bills, and you can't just readily get up and walk away from your 9 to 5. So I wanted something that was flexible. I wanted something that was real, and I didn't want anything where I had to be leaving this 9 to 5 and jumping onto another side hustle or another employee shift or something to that effect. So I really wanted something that I could do from the comfort of my home.
And that's good because of that you get the time to spend time with your family, right? You have children
And
who are
not
going to
only that,
school.
too, doing this business,
Mhm.
you just need intentional time. Just intentional time is what you need. So you have to be intentional, and you set your own schedule. So if you want to do an hour a day, half an hour a day, it's up to you. As I said before, the flexibility and from the comfort of my home, really.
Good, good. I love that. To Kadeen, like we're talking about that turning point. What fears or doubt did you have at the beginning? We know you corporate worker, we know all of this stuff, but at the beginning, what did you have fear? And if you do, what were your fears? What were your doubt that you had at the beginning of starting this online business that you started 2 years ago? You're still in it, yes. What was your fear and doubt at the beginning?
Fear, fear is an illusion. You know what I mean? The fear is just something that we make up and we tell ourselves. And faith and fear requires you to believe in something that you can't see. One hold you back though, but the other one propels you forward.
Mhm.
And my mindset is all about possibility and being optimistic. When I started this business, I don't think I had fear because there was nothing, to fear. I was starting something new and being positive and optimistic about it at all times, because the same amount of energy that I'm going to put in to be fearful or doubtful or skeptical, it's the same amount of energy it requires me to flip it and put it in being positive, optimistic, and be energized about it. So honestly, my approach going in or starting this business was, yeah, I'm gonna make it work because it's a legit business. Other persons are doing it. So I mean, if they are doing it, I can do it too. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of my headspace. And to this very day, like all the success that I'm seeing in our community that I'm inspired by. They're just regular everyday people like myself, like who might be watching. And as I said, if they're doing it, I can do it. Where I started 2 years ago, that's definitely not where I am today. I have grown, my business. I have grown as a person. So that just says that, I mean, if I had sit with fear or negativity or being skeptical, then like I wouldn't be here today. So to be frank, Charmaine, I didn't approach it from a doubt or fear. I just approach it from, I'm building something. I'm gonna grow this business. I'm going all the way. It's my retirement plan. It's my baby. I'm nurturing and growing just like I would anything else, right? Like if I started working at a new job, I'm gonna show up every day, day after day, week after week, month after month, and it's the kind of the same, mindset that I entered this business in, and that's the same mindset I held, to this day, and that's just my approach from day one. It's never a glass half empty; it
Mhm.
was always a glass half full, kind of person, and on screen here, you guys are my people. This is our tribe, like-minded, successfully footprints, and that is what I'm all about. Mark, it's okay to be I guess be fearful and skeptical. Some people are like that, and mark it keeps us safe. Natural reaction of human beings, of course, when you're going to try something that you don't know. But as I said, the same amount of energy that it takes to be fearful and worry and doubt and negative, it's the same. So why not choose to be positive about it or optimistic about it, right? So yeah, that was kind of my approach when I started.
Wow. So you heard Kadeen's approach, you heard Dami, you heard Melissa. So many people feel that same nudge, right?
Mhm.
But talk themselves out of it.
Yes.
You didn't talk yourself out of it. Melissa didn't talk herself out of it. Dami didn't talk her. Myself, I did not talk myself. We spoke ourselves into it because we needed a change. So many people feel the same nudge that you all felt, we all felt, but they talk themselves out of it. So if you've ever felt that, like, God is saying to you who is watching us right now, there is more for you. Just type more in the chat. Just the word more in the chat, because I know you're feeling that nudge and you are saying to yourself, listen, I'm feeling it. Just type more in the chat if this is resonating with you and you want this simple overview. It's a simple overview. We'll share with you the community. Just comment more in the chat, or you can DM any one of us at the time of this live, or when the live is done. We'll send you the information and how you can plug into this online business. So the truth is about getting started. So we spoke about before, we spoke about, yes, what was our fear. So the truth now is about getting started in this online business. What are some of the myths? Like, we have a myth, we have lots of myths, like people going to start. So what that one myth you believe about starting an online business that turn out not to be true. That one thing that you heard about online business, Melissa, before you started, but you heard it about, but when you plug in, you get in. What is that one thing, that one myth you believed before starting your online business? You found out that it's not true. It's not true. Now I'm in it. What they're saying, it's not true. What is that one myth?
Well, Charmaine, typically, um, skepticism is a big thing. And of course, even though I was like searching for something and I really wanted something online, you know, a lot of persons, including myself, used to think that nothing real is, even though I was searching, but I don't know, I was searching, but even though I was searching in the back of my mind, I was thinking that, can I really find something that is real? Because to be honest, I got carried away in online stuff before. So, that was one of the things that was kind of keeping me back. And persons were saying, don't trust this thing, don't trust this thing. But then when I started this business, I get to realize that, this business, it is real. It is a legitimate business. And I mean, as Jamaicans would say, anything that is tax can never be a bandolo thing. So the fact of the matter is, if persons are out there and they're skeptical, like I was, then I would say do your research. Because I did my research. I did my research. And I found that the business was legitimate. And guys, we're not saying that there are things online that's not real. But do, if you're really searching and you do your research, of course, you're going to find out the truth. And of course, you're going to find out that a lot of things that people are saying about online is really not true.
Okay, thank you so much, Melissa. Realistically, how many hours? Like, we'd say, some people would say, like, reach out to me. Oh, so Charmaine, how long do I have to stay? How many hours do I have to put in this online business? And do I have to? No, you don't have to do like 24 hours or 16 hours. You block out time. It's your business, right? You give your boss 16 hours. Some of us give our bosses 24 hours, but this is your business, right? Your time should go into your business, because when you're working for someone, you can get terminated at any time. It's
Mhm.
no guarantee. No job is guaranteed to anyone. You can be terminated, right? And a lot of jobs now in this time and season era, they're not covered by union. So you can just go to work tomorrow morning and hear like, okay, this is it for you. Today's your last day. And you can't do nothing about it. Right? So don't worry about how much time you got to spend in doing your own business. So Dami, realistically, how many hours a week did you give this in the beginning? Because people are listening to you and they want to know online business, how many hours do I have to give? So how many hours did you have to give your online business?
So thank you, Charmin. So I work full time. I'm a full time worker, 8 to 5 every day, and I'm also a mom and a wife. So if I can do this, then anybody can, because all you just need is 1 or 2 hours a day just for you to be consistent. And once you have all your system set out, laid out, the rest, like I said earlier, is just plug and play. You really do not need. One of the reasons why I like this business is the fact that I can do it alongside my 9 to 5. I don't need to leave my 9 to 5 to do it. So it just gives you that flexibility. It just fits around my life and not the other way around. So minimal work done. Initially, you could dedicate 1 to 2 hours a day just to make sure you have your system set in place. But once you have everything set up, it just runs, it's automated. It just runs on its own. It's just beautiful. Thanks.
Wow, that's awesome. You just block out time. You don't
Yeah.
need 24 hours. You don't need 12, 16. Just block out
Mm.
a consistent amount of time that you can work with, but be consistent with that. If it's half an hour, be consistent with your half an hour. If it's an hour, be consistent with your hour and you will see results. So one of the thing I would say to KD at this moment, what's one mistake you made earlier on that you'd warn others about? Like, yes, what's that one mistake? And you'd warn somebody, don't make that mistake.
Um, I'm trying to really think of a mistake that to think that you need to be like a social media person, online, a kind of techie person to
Perfect.
have like a digital business or to find success in the online space. Um, if I try to drag my memory, I guess I probably might remember a time when I'm thinking, oh, but I don't have any, network or big following or whatever. So, maybe. But then, yeah, no, that does not matter. So probably that's what I would say to somebody who might be thinking, oh, well, I cannot do this because I'm not social media, I'm not online, I'm not techie and savvy. Yeah, no, that you don't need none of that. All you need, and I always say, is a why you need a change. And when you have your why, your how become easy, and that is going to be your willingness to want to learn. That's it. Once you have those two things that fuel you, you can definitely do this business.
Wow. And I love that you said that because a lot of people would say they're not the tech savvy, they are not able to have, they don't have followers, they're shy, they don't, just start. Just start.
Just start. Start where you're at. Start scared. Start
Right.
shy. Start not tech savvy. Just start. You're going to start. You're going to grow. You're going to adjust. You're going to grow. You're going to adjust. And in no time, you're going to look back and you're literally going to thank yourself. But you have to start. Like that confidence don't come with just staying here. Once you start, rest assured, I would say bet your bottom dollar it's gonna come.
True.
Right, just start. You're hearing right now from the corporate professionals, Dami, Kadeen, they are in corporate HR, right? And they're doing this online business. Melissa is in healthcare and they're making waves in the online space. It's not a perfect condition. Honestly, it's not, but it's real life. Busy schedule, family, work, and still choosing to build something on the side. That's awesome. So, if you're listening and you're in corporate, you are a healthcare worker, you're a busy mom, you're a busy parent, whether father, as your age must be 18 and older. This space is available to you. It doesn't matter if you're a stay home mom, if you're looking for something, this is for you. And we're here and we're telling you that we're here and we're doing it, and you can do it too. So don't tell yourself you're not tech savvy, or you're not on Facebook, you're not on Instagram. You just start, and you will see how you learn and grow in this online space. A lot of stuff I've learned that I'm doing now. Never think I would ever be able to do it, but
Mhm.
I'm doing it now. Yes, and I'm
Mhm.
doing it very well, and I'm doing it proudly, and I love it.
Mhm.
Faith supports community. Faith, because we talk about faith. Faith is important. We can't do nothing without God.
Without faith, yeah.
Support, we need support. Support is very imperative, very important. And we have a wide community that is there to support us. We have mentor, we have coaches, we have so many people. So how has faith helped you keep going on the days when you feel like just giving up? Because everything you do, we have a moment where we feel like this is it for me. So how does faith comes in? Faith help you to keep going when on some days you feel like just giving up. I'm throwing this to either of any one of you three can just chime in on that one.
When it comes on to faith and me, as you said, there are moments when you have, you hit those patches when you'll be like, ah, wow, okay, I'm here. But you kind of have to, push through, and that is where, you believe that what you started, or the hope that you have, you're gonna see it come to fruition. I remember at one point, just going through a period, I know, and I'll be praying. I know sometimes we pray and I'll say to God, if you're there, if you're seeing me, if you're hearing me, just show me a sign. And I kid you not, out of nowhere, I don't remember what I was reading or what I opened, and Jeremiah 29:13 come to me and said, "For I know the thoughts I have towards you, to prosper you and to give you an end." And I'm like, okay, that's it. That's all I need to know. That is all I need to know. You hear me, you see me, and you have something working out there for me. I'm good with that. So, I say that to say it's just, holding on to faith and know that this is just a chapter in your story. It's not the whole story. And we all go through that period, like, because even in my business, I have, period where, it's slow, or I feel like, okay, what do I need to do a little different? I'm not seeing the result here that I need. Just like, in my personal life, stuff might be happening, and I'm like, faith, we're gonna hold on to faith, because yeah, there's something, better on the other side, or there's something, better coming up. So that's kind of my approach when it comes on, to faith. The same way I'm going to choose to sit and be fearful, I'm going to sit and have faith and know that, it's working out in my best interest. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I know the plans I have for you. Wow. Isn't that promise so powerful?
Yeah.
And it keeps you to focus to know that there is a plan for you. All you have to do is stay focused, and you'll
Mhm.
see that plan come to manifestation.
Yeah.
So what difference it is, or what difference it made having having mentorship, right? Training and a community, instead of trying to figure it out on your own. So what difference it made having a mentor, like having mentorship, training, and also the community, instead of trying to figure out this business on your own? What difference does that make, Dami? Like having that mentorship, the community, and also to know that you don't have to figure it on your own. what difference that makes?
A lot of difference, Charmaine. What I
Mm-hmm.
found that is that success requires community. It requires mentorship. Like they always say, success leaves crumbs. Just follow the crumbs, follow the trail, and you can't miss it. Find people who are going where you're going, not where you've been. So having a community and it's just a community of people who want to see each other win, supporting each other every step of the way, having that community to cheer you on, to keep you accountable. They always say this that when you have accountability partners, you're 90% more prone to succeed in whatever it is you're doing because the power of the third mind, right? When more than one person gathers, there's greater power, greater strength, and greater motivation for you to want to succeed when you have people cheering you on and showing you the way. There's a proven system, a proven process. People have walked through it. So you just follow through and it makes everything easy.
Wow, that's powerful, and you're so right on that one. But I'd say it like to Melissa, what's one small or big win you've experienced since started this online business? It could be funds, it could be confidence, it could be mindset, it could be time, or just anything else. What's that one small or big win?
Yeah, Charmaine, as you said, that one small win, but to be honest, there are a lot of wins. But I must say, you
Mhm.
know, I was really shy. I was really a shy person because I thought showing up on social media was about likes, but I get to realize that it's not about likes, and it's not about your family that is bringing you along, but it's about the connection. So what is your story? So for me, if somebody back then had said to me, do a live on social media, or um, do something on social media, I would ask them if they're crazy. And just look at me today. Here I am sitting with you guys on a live. I've done lives before. I'm like my daughter once said to me, but mommy, you're getting older, but you're showing up more on social media now. So, and personal development too. Because I mean, with this business, it's not just about money, but the growth and the personal development is just something that just wows me day after day.
Yes, and like many others might say to themselves that what you just said, shy, being afraid to come on social media and stuff. But now you have overcome
Mm-hmm.
that area of who you were then, and you're
Mm-hmm.
not that person now. And that's just awesome to know that you don't just get a link to get to just leave things alone. There's mentorship. It's not like how some business you start it and you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
No, we just doesn't just give you a link and you're left to figure it out. No, there is a mentorship system that you are connected to a mentor. There's a community, and it's a simple system that you follow, especially for busy adults. Some people are very busy, with different areas of their life, and this business make it so simple for you to follow. And you have that community, you have the mentorship, so you don't have to just say to yourself, I'm going to just figure out this business all by myself. You're not left alone, and that is awesome, right? And that's why we're here, and we are learning, and we are earning, and we're growing. And Melissa is no longer that shy Melissa that she was
Not
before she
anymore.
started the business, because now she's showing up for her business. And as Dami said earlier, you block out time and be consistent for your business, and you will see results. So if you're listening and thinking, and you need this kind of support, go ahead and drop a ready the word ready in the chat or DM us, and send your best email also, and we will send you the simple overview so you can watch and you can learn, and then you can just become a member of this awesome business community. We're here for you. So, Melissa, you said that you wasn't um the one who your daughter was saying you're now showing up before. What would you say to someone who would think to themselves, oh, you're getting older, you cannot do online business? Would you say to that someone who's thinking to themselves that they're up in age and it's not for them? What would you just say that one thing to that person who is thinking age is a factor?
Age is just a number, and everything is digital these days. So we might say we don't want to be on social media, we don't want to do this online, but yet there are a lot of things that we're doing online. You're paying bills online, like literally everything is online. So all you got to do is just show up. And not only that too, sometimes we are not putting our faces out there online, but we spend so much time online watching other persons making money online, you know, and we could have used that time, of course, to make money for ourselves. My word today is, why in 2025 and beyond we're not making money online? We spend so much time online, but yet we're not making money online.
Online, but yet we're not making money online because we're just trading, right? What they say,
Yes.
trading, what you're trading for, trading your time for
Trading.
what?
Yeah.
Yes, we're trading, and we're that's not pliable. We should not be doing that, right? So handling common objects, like for example, if you're thinking, I'm saying to someone, or if you're thinking and that you don't have time, I would say to you that I understand. As a healthcare worker myself, Melissa is a healthcare worker. Kadeen is a corporate professional where she works in HR. Dami, she's a corporate professional. She works in HR, right? We know, right? We are all online mentors. We're here, we are online business owners, and we're all online mentors. Our schedule are full too. We still
Mhm,
do our 9 to 5. We still
mhm,
do, but we don't have to do those extra hours because we have our 5 to 9, which is our online business that we're doing. And that is our second stream of income right now. And
mhm,
that's why we started. We know our schedule were full, but we needed something different. And that is what we do. So all we do, 1 hour. We put 1 hour, we block out time, we're consistent with our time, and that's what we do. You can do it in the evenings, you can do it in the morning. You don't have to like say to yourself, I need a perfect schedule. Set your own schedule. If you want to say, I'm going to block out the time when I get up early in the morning, or you're going
mhm,
to block out the time in the evening when you get home, and it's an hour, and you're consistent with your 1 hour, and you put that 1 hour in your business, it will work for you, right? And I'm telling you, fear, some people said fear and tired, and they've tried many things. If you try something before and it did not work for you, that it doesn't mean like this won't work for you. It
mhm,
no. A lot of times it's about the system, the structure, and the support. You don't have the right system, you're not connected to the right system. The
mhm,
structure that you connect to in that system is not the right structure, and also you do not have the support. That is why we focus so much in this business on mentorship and community. That is what we focus on. So when you plug into this online business that we're doing, it's affiliate marketing, you have the supports that you need to leverage the online business. You have that support. Our structure is phenomenal. Our system is A1. You cannot get another system like this. Only way you're going to know you must come on board and you
Mhm.
will come and see what we're doing and what we're telling you about. It is exceptionally 100% the best. I've been around long enough. I might not show it on my face, but yes, I've been around. And this is the best, right? So, in my closing right now, I would say to Melissa, to Kadeen, and to Dami, you're going to be saying to your people who are watching you, I know you're in HR, you're corporate, but you're connecting with anyone who is ready to start an online business. Melissa, also, anyone who is ready, have a mindset for change, and saying to themselves, I know something must change this year, but it didn't change. Come and see what we're doing and start this real 100% legitimate online business that's been around for over 51 years. And presently, because it's a global business, it is in 27 different countries in the world. So you're going to speak to someone who is watching you right now, will see you on your platform, and that person probably will watch in a replay or they'll share it with someone who they know is looking for an extra stream of income. What would you say to that person so they can come on board? Hey, Dami, Melissa, and Kadeen, here is my email. I need you to share the info. All we need is your legitimate email, and we'll share the information with you. You get to watch a free webinar with all the information of what the business is made up of, and then you can say to yourself, oh, I'm ready to learn more. We're here to guide you. We're here to mentor you. We're here to hold your hand and to help you to set up your online business. We assist you with setting up your website, with building your business page, and so much more. The trainings, it is step by step. What would you say, Dami, to that person who will watch you now, is watching you now, or will watch you in a replay? Also goes to Melissa and Katie. Go ahead, Dami. Speak to your people right now in closing.
I would say don't start an online business because you're ready. Start because you're tired of trading your entire life for a paycheck that does not build your future. Build a legacy for your children and your children's children. Thank you.
Go ahead, Katie.
From my perspective, we all have dreams and goals. We have desires that we want to accomplish so many things in life, and on a daily, we juggle so much things: work, home, kids, responsibility. But at what cost? You know what I mean? Like, do we constantly put our dreams and our desires and our goals on hold? So I would say to that person, watching, who wants a change, you're probably sitting on the sideline and you're thinking and you're hoping, but hope is not a strategy, right? You have hope, but you still have to back it up with some action. So don't just sit and watch us win. Don't just sit and wonder if you can. Come, take a look at it. It doesn't hurt. They have a saying to say nothing changes if nothing changes. So you kind of have to say to yourself, all right, the time is now, not the perfect time. This time, I'm going to use this time and make it the perfect time where I'm going to take that step and check out, this online business. As we said, you come and you look at it, you try it for 30 days. If it's for you, good. If it's not, it's okay, but at least you give yourself an opportunity to explore what else is out there, and there are real good options in the online space that literally has the potential to change your life if you just take that first step. As I said earlier, if you have a why, the how becomes very easy, and this right now is the how. So come and check out this online business.
Okay, what I want to say is a lot of persons sit and wait for the perfect time, which is never ever coming. We're waiting for the perfect time to fix our finances. Oh, I'm not ready yet because the time is not right. The time is now. So I just want to say to persons that are watching, you're on the side of the fence. Take this tonight as your sign to start your online business. And you know what too? A lot of people they sit back and they're fearful of what persons are going to think of me.
Same
What
here.
like families not supporting, friend not supporting. But at the end of the day, you're struggling alone.
Yeah.
So why not step out in faith and start your online business? As we mentioned before, we provide you with mentorship, we provide you with coaching, we provide you with a community of amazing group of business owners. So you'll never be alone. And the saying goes that if you want to go fast, you go alone. And if you want to go far, you go together. And that's why we are here, because we are growing together in this business. So, guys, if you've been really and truly looking for something to supplement your income, to be honest, this might be exactly what you're looking for. So, of course, there'll be struggles, but guess what? You're gonna have to marry your fears with your why and add a little faith to it too. And I can guarantee you, it will just bloom from there on. So, guys, if you're out there and you're really looking for something that is flexible, something that is real, something that is legitimate, again, I would say this is the sign. So, guys, connect with any one of us. Connect with any one of us. We are willing to take you on this journey with us.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, in our closing tonight, remember, every Thursday, 8 p.m., there's a live that I host. So, you can log on every Thursday, 8 p.m. There's always a live that Charmaine Matt Bean will be hosting, right? If not, something happen, I will let you know. But share this with someone that Charmaine will have her live about her online business on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I just want to thank you, ladies. This has been so good. I thank you so much, Dami, Kadeen, and Melissa, for being so transparent tonight. You all were so transparent, and I am so happy, that you are reaching out to let others know who you were before, what happened before, and now you're in this online business, how things has changed for you and will continue to change for you. So to let them also know, listen, come in scared. Start anyhow, because when you start, that's when your journey begin. If you're on the outside and you're looking in and you never take that step to come in, you'll never know what's happening on the inside. So start scared, but start anyhow. So if you're watching, this is something, and something inside of you is saying to you, like, yes, you need to get something going, because at the end of the day, it is soon December 2025 coming to a close, right? Today is the 4th of December, and before you know it is the end of December and then the beginning of 2026, if the Lord permits us life. And you're always wanted to change something in your life, a trajectory, your lifestyle, your freedom, you want just more time back. You just really deserve these things for you, and not just yourself, but for your family, your loved ones. This business can afford you all of that and much more. Much more, right? If you have your vision board and you don't have an extra stream of income, how you can start one, put it on it. Put it on it, because you need to know that job security is no longer, it doesn't longer exist. Don't exist any longer. No job is secure anymore. So, but when you own your own business, no one can fire you, because now you're your own CEO. We're all here. We're all on our own online CEOs. No one can tell you don't show up for your work today. No one can tell you we don't need you to come in because we doesn't have enough work for you to do, so we have to go short on staff today. No, because now you become your own boss. We're all boss ladies here, and we're proud boss ladies, right? And this business is also, it provides you the opportunity to leave it as a legacy for your children. So it doesn't stop with you, right? So this business offers so much more than we're telling you. I would
Mhm.
love for you to just come inside and come and learn and see for yourself and have your own testimony. I help healthcare worker. We help. It doesn't matter where you're from. It does not matter. We help healthcare workers, busy moms, right? Healthcare professionals, we have nurses, we have doctors, we have, you name it in this business. We have HR, we have IT techs, we have it from the top to the bottom, everybody. If you come on board, you see them in this business. People who said that they was not a computer savvy person. People who said to you in this community that they never go live before. People who said to you, I had no knowledge of computer. I could just press the keyboard and don't even understand how to format stuff. But now they have learned so much and they're doing excellent in this business. So we help healthcare workers, we help moms, we help fathers, we help professionals to create more time, more income, and a lifestyle that offers them the freedom through this simple online business. That's what we do here. We are all affiliate marketers. Our commissions are excellent. When you come on board and you come and you do the overview with us to hear what we offer, it will blow your mind. Just come and you will get to see and to learn what we are doing. So if you want to see exactly what we do and how it works, comment info in the chat and we will reach out to you already. Info already in the chat, in the comments, and we'll reach out to you. Or you can simple send us a DM and you can just give us your best email and we will just connect with you. And we will send you that simple overview of this business. You can watch that free webinar on your own time because now you're choosing your own time. You can watch it on your own time. And if you feel like after you watch the free webinar, this business is a fit for you, we can talk to you about your next step. Okay? So tonight, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Stay blessed, stay focused, and remember, you're one decision away from a different story. You're one decision away from a different story. Don't let 2026 catches you not creating that different story that is going to help you to create time, flexibility, and an extra stream of income, not just for yourself, but for your entire family and also a legacy. Thank you again. Good night. And thank you for joining us. And we're all limit breakers. Take care and see you next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. EST time.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.